How was your guys' weekend?
Good.
Good communication, by the way. Look at that. You guys are practicing.
Look at
already.
that. See that? I just like knock it off.
I like it.
Knock it off and right now.
No, it was good on my side. I was telling you about the training I'm hopefully going to be doing in a couple months, man.
That's
that sounds
right.
great. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah. Well, I got to read up more about it now. It's called neurofeedback, and it's a really special kind of training that helps specifically for ADHD. Helps a lot with that. It helps a lot with anxiety, depression, and so my understanding from what I'm seeing is they have these. I think it's like a EEG, so it's like a machine that you put on that reads like brain scans, and it's looking for any irregularities in brain waves in literally your brain. So you put this thing on and it's like scanning everything, and the areas that are associated with anxiety, depression, whatever it is, or even attention for ADHD, we lock in on that and we do very specific protocols to like help like clean it out and make sure that that brainwave is acting normal. And so apparently it's extremely useful for people with ADHD to concentrate. Like
do
people
you
that
need
can't.
A guinea pig?
Yeah, usually most
I'm
of the time
down.
I have to do practice. So yeah, I'd be down anyone that's pretty much down.
I'm so down for that.
So here's me playing devil's advocate. We live in the world of AI.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think we're going towards the direction of every person's brain waves that show this type of brain wave. It's a sociopath killer. He's showing traits of a massive killer. So if we read your brain waves and you display that, guess what? We're gonna put you away. Wait, why? Because of your brain waves. AI has told us, according to AI, from all the research of all the people that have done this.
Oh yeah.
There hasn't been a crime committed. There's no crime committed yet.
No, but they're preventing crimes in the future.
That sounds like a movie.
Yeah, I was about to say that sounds like that movie. Have you seen it?
Yeah. With is it
Jude Law and
AI robot? No.
No.
Which
It's where they can predict the crimes.
Yes.
Right.
Mission. That guy. It's Tom Cruise, right?
It's Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Report something.
Minority Report.
Minority Report.
Is that it?
That's the one. That's the one. And he's like hiding in the tub and stuff.
Yeah.
Why? Because you haven't done it, but we know that you have those characteristics of becoming.
That is creepy, dude.
Think about it. Though.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Need
for sure.
everybody's data.
That's true.
We are
you
coming
never know,
into
right?
that.
I don't know. Hey, let's stamp dated. I'm the Simpsons. Watch this.
I'm the Simpsons.
I'm gonna be the Simpsons. They'll be like, "Oh shit, Richard talked about this in 2025."
Dude, mark his words.
Yeah. 2060. They're like, "Shit, he was right. The Messiah was right."
The Messiah.
Is that your new stage name?
The Messiah.
He's a legend.
He's a legend.
We gotta go back to
legend.
the legend.
Right. Yes, and my followers.
Your weekend, Rich?
I had a great weekend. It was good. I had to go to San Jose. It was weird. Okay, so I was talking to my wife about it, and it wasn't my ego. It's just you and your career in a certain point, you earned a certain respect, or you kind of think people would recognize and go, okay, well, that guy's not Joe Schmo. They called me for the improv, and I went to the show, and I know you don't know the business, but they gave the opening act 3 times more money than me. And I'm talking about when they gave me nothing, they gave me $68.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, whoa, dude, 100 people showed up. I know we didn't sell out, but 100 people showed up, and you gave me $68.
Yeah, they give you less than $1 per person.
Exactly. Less than $1 per person. It's 100 people. That's still a lot of consumption. That's still for a Sunday at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And for a last minute, this is a 1 week advance.
You flew out.
I flew out. I did all this.
Hotel stay.
Are you kidding me?
Everything. And he gave me, and the girl's like, I wonder if she was sitting there going like, well, that's what the machine says. That's what the machine says. Like, at what point did you think it was okay to say, here, Richard, here's your $68 for tonight's show? And then the opening act is like walking away with $200 just for opening the show up.
Right.
And he looked at me and he's like, man, I'll give it to you. I was like, no, bro, that's not the point.
That was your ticket. Your flight.
No, I was like, no, that's not the point, bro. This is, I don't care what your computer says. And they try to sum it up with, oh, we advertised. And I said, that's funny because I am nowhere in the marquee. Like, you didn't even put me in the marquee. You're charging me for advertising.
And you didn't do it.
You didn't put me in the marquee. You didn't put one poster out. The people that showed up is because I told them I was going.
Yeah, you promoted it.
I promoted it. Those people showed up because I promoted. You did nothing to help me, but yet you want to charge me like you helped me. And I was like, dude. And then you like, you're okay with this? Like, no, it's common sense. You wouldn't go, wait, something's wrong here. Let me call my supervisor.
And you didn't tell him you were the legend?
No, I didn't tell him the legend.
Damn,
That's why. I just took the check because I kind of figured, well, she doesn't know.
Yeah.
And that's why my manager gets paid. So
yeah,
he'll go figure it out. And he figured it out. He fixed it.
Okay, good.
They fixed it. I'm just saying, like, people go just based on numbers.
Yeah, they don't dig anymore.
At all.
They don't look at
There's no more
common
digging.
sense. It's
Common
like,
sense.
Common sense. No, the machine says no. That's it. You're a
Maybe
killer.
if we had that training that Urban's going to
I'm
get.
telling you.
You know.
They only did it.
Yeah. All right. That's
If
me
only.
venting. That's just me venting. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right. Let's get back to helping people.
All right. Well, I wanted to show you guys this video of an elderly woman who speaks about how she feels. And I don't know if people know, but like Richard and I are in our 40s. Early to mid 40s.
Nobody's asking.
Nobody's asking.
Nobody's asking.
Hold on. And Irvin's like a lot like he's like a baby compared to us.
Yeah.
How old are you? Irvin, like 12?
So, no,
How dare you?
no,
How dare you?
He's licensed and everything, you guys, but like
Yeah.
he's just really smart.
All right. So,
But this thing about, because you know we're starting to feel it in our 40s, like, oh man, we're
like,
losing, we can't. Yeah, we're breaking down. We went to the dentist, we went to the eye doctor, we got our physical done this week.
we're doing tune-ups on everything.
We got all our
that's what I'm
tune-ups,
talking
but
about.
man, oh gosh,
Checking
now
pipes that weren't ever checked before. It's everything's happening.
we don't need to know about
Well,
the
I'm
pipes.
just saying, you're the one sharing HIPAA over here. What else did we do? What other medical
Why you gotta
services
take it
did
so personal?
I'm just saying, babe. You find the urge to want to tell them.
let me play this video for you.
Okay.
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 Ay. Here we go.
I'm 87 years old. I don't feel 87. I don't think 87. Old age is supposed to be is no longer. I feel and think like I'm still 60, sometimes 50, and sometimes 22. The most important thing as you get older, you have to stay involved. You have to use your brain, interacting with other people, which is one of the most important things. It has to do stuff here. Do I have things wrong with me? Of course I do. So what? Everybody's got stuff wrong. I'm lucky. I get up every morning. I know who I am. I know where I am. And I have a purpose. Be involved with the world. Be aware. Be able to have conversations with younger people. Not be stuck in, I'm old. It's terrible. Screw it. Get up and move your, your fucking body. Take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. Part of the world.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
Oh,
I
you
think-
hesitated.
No. What were you going to say?
Irvin?
No, I mean I have my opinions, but I'm interested. In
Yeah,
what you were
why
gonna say.
did you hesitate, sir?
Well, yeah. Go ahead. Not the hesitation. I was just like, no, genuinely. Look, it sounded like you were going to say something.
Well, my whole thing is, yes, it's fine if you have money and you don't have to worry about paying bills and you prepared for the future, and
Yeah.
that person is fine. But when you're elderly and you have no money and you're worried about, am I going to live long enough, or do I rather die because I know I'm going to run out of money? Do my kids even talk to me anymore? It's easy to think that way when money is not one of your problems, or housing, the basics. Yes, I agree with her. But sometimes we got to go, damn, I'm getting old, but I still got to work. That's
Yeah.
the tough one. How do you find happiness where you go,
Yeah,
shit?
but she's talking about spending time with your loved ones, being in your mind. Like, don't, like, if you're feeling old and you're feeling like I'm just going to just sit here and rot, you're going to sit there and rot. She's talking about, like, I'm going to try to get up every morning and just go for a walk. Do
Okay.
stuff for myself.
See, now
Do things.
I like the way you're thinking, because
Yeah.
now I just asked the question that the listener was thinking. Yeah, right. If I had, but okay, now you're still in that situation. Either you can choose to be miserable or make the best out of your situation, because you only have two choices. You can
Do you
just
know
be
people that have money that are depressed?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And those people listen to her and they get out of their depression. I'm talking about the person. You understand? I'm talking about the person that has bigger problems.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to let them know, yes, you're still going to have those problems. But it's your choice to decide, you know what, you're right. I'm just going to make the best of what I got. And if that means I get to spend more time with my grandkids, thanks to the fact that my daughter is addicted to heroin, you know what I mean? Like, I got to make lemonade out of lemons. I'm saying that to the listener
I know.
that can have it even worse or even better. I mean, it could always be worse. But is it good now? Then enjoy good now. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know how we got here, but Urban.
That was my thoughts. I don't know.
You're like dark.
I was like, dang, homie.
No. You know what? I agree with you because, I mean, for listeners that don't have that situation, obviously it's different. Listen to that. But there's other people, like you said, that they have their challenges and they agree with the message, but it's like, it's not feasible for me. I have to work 2 jobs, like, or you know, I have a lot of responsibility or whatever. Yeah. And I always go back to this. I remember when Gabby was, you know, hesitant about going back to school, and someone put it to her this way. She said something along the lines of like, look, if you go to school for the next 5 years, you'll have a bachelor's, right? Or however she phrased it. And Gabby's like, yeah, you understand that 5 years are going to pass no matter what. Do you really want nothing to show for it at the end of those 5 years? Mm-hmm. Those 5 years are going to pass. What do you want to do with that? And it's kind of the same with this. Yeah. Yes, you have 2 jobs. Yes, maybe your child is addicted to heroin or whatever your situation is. You're still aging.
Yeah.
And you still have to take care of yourself, assuming you want a good quality of life. It's unfair, but there has to be an element of you just got to get creative. And you actually don't need to do a lot of stuff that costs too much money. You know, health can be cheap if you're smart about it. As simple as going out for a walk. I was looking into a study because, look, I'm big on wellness because I'm like, I don't want to be all jacked up when I get old. Like, I'm afraid of that. So I'm like, I'm going to do whatever I need to do. They found that people that just do 8,000 to 9,000 steps a day reduce their chances of mortality across the board by 80%. So any type of disease, any type of injury, any type of metabolic disorder, most of that starts to go out the window with the fact that you're just moving around more. Just as simple as walking 8,000 to 9,000 steps a day was enough to do that. If you literally, most people complain like, oh, I'm getting, you know, older, so my metabolism's like not like it used to be. What a lot of people don't know is your metabolism doesn't change until you're in your 70s. It's pretty similar from 18 all the way to 70. But what happens is most people, because they don't move around or they don't exercise, they actually lose muscle mass when they get older, like especially in their mid-30s and 40s, you lose muscle mass. Well, guess what? Most people don't know. You say metabolism, most people don't know where that is in the body. Here's the answer. It's your muscles. That's your metabolism. The more muscle you build, the more calories you burn in general. So for every 1 pound of muscle you gain, you add 35 calories to that you can add to your meals every single day. So if you gain 10 pounds of muscle, guess what? Now you have 350 extra calories you could deal with.
All right, you 78-year-olds, start doing push-ups.
Exactly.
I need those fucking muscles.
Yeah, no, it's a huge thing though. Like you can keep a lot of muscle mass even when you get older. It doesn't take that much effort. People think you need to go for hours.
No,
it does not even take that.
I've noticed that in my dad. Remember, he used to be really fit. Like, I mean, he's all right. Like he's what, 77, 78? Yeah. But I mean, a couple years ago, he was still like helping Richard build stuff.
Yeah.
And
I was talking.
I think he stopped. I think we saw the difference.
Stoner Rob, I was talking to him. Stoner Rob is a very skinny stoner dude. He's in his 40s. And I told him, hey, did you ever want to like grow mass? Because you've always been skinny. And he says, nah, man, I always love being skinny because you live longer. I was like, it's true. If you're skinny, he says, yeah, bro, you're not putting too much pressure on your organs or your heart. And
there's truth to that.
And he says, yeah.
My dad right there. Yeah.
I'm going to live longer. My family, they all live. Well, sorry I talk like that because that's how he talks.
Yeah.
My whole family, they've lived forever because they're all skinny. So I was like, oh, shit, that makes sense. That means I'm going to die tomorrow, Dick?
No. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, actually, that is true. People that eat less live longer. It's a thing. Don't know why. Just it's a thing.
Because they're not indulging in the beautiful fruits of our nature and Greece.
Yeah. you know, if I could go back to the video real quick before we move on, she said a bunch of really, really good advice. So just to keep it short, like bullet points, move around more, whether it's walking, whether it's exercise or weights or swimming, just move around more. And the other thing that I really like that she said is she's like, be connected to people.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you have to be an extrovert. It just means have connections with friends, with family, engage in life. Like stuff like that keeps you young. It's when you're by yourself and you're thinking all these negative thoughts and you know, you get all depressed and then you don't do things. That's what gets you in trouble.
But you don't think that's because they've become wiser and older and now they look around and just recognize stupidity and go, you know, I don't want to be around stupid people.
Fair.
That really, so that I can see why people give up and go, you know what, I don't want to deal with crazies out there. I'm just going to stay home. And I'm just going to stay home. And I'm not going to talk to these guys. So I'm not going to talk to them. They're bullshit and this and that. Then find your own group.
Yes.
Go find a bowling league with people that are not stupid.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
You know, all you have to do is deal with stupid from your house to the bowling alley, and that's it. And then you will be with regular people.
Yeah.
You gotta get out.
No. I mean, well, actually, you make a good point. It's true because I've met those people. But the one thing that she did say, if you notice, is the cognitive reframing. Right? We've talked about it before. Right? Trying to focus on positive, focus on things that are helpful. That's really huge because a lot of people don't know your brain doesn't believe what's true. It believes what it repeats. So if you constantly are telling yourself people suck, I don't matter, the world, you can't trust it, all these negative thoughts, what you repeat is what your brain ends up believing. That's it. It doesn't believe what's true. It believes what it's repeating to itself. So that's why you have to be super careful. What am I telling myself? Because the more and more I say it, the more and more true it starts to feel to you. And so if you start focusing on more positive things, you start intentionally telling yourself more positive things that are true or honest, you will start to literally feel better. It feels truer to you. But good advice overall that the lady said.
Yeah, miss?
Yeah.
Mister?
I call myself beautiful every day. I go, you got it.
I do too. I call you that.
Well, I call myself that. I don't wait for anybody to call me beautiful.
Good for you, man.
Hey,
I go with adorable.
Yeah,
You're adorable.
Yeah,
He goes with adorable. You go with beautiful.
I go with beautiful.
Oh, you guys are interesting
Don't
couple.
hate. Don't hate. Don't hate.
And other topics. I want to share this video about this woman who talks about her husband, and she says that her husband wants to go out every night. I want you guys to hear it.
I wonder how old this guy is.
My husband asks to go out every single night. Sometimes he wants to go play pool. Sometimes he wants to stop at the casinos. Sometimes he just wants to drive around. And I believe him. I believe he says where he's going. But he stays out late, and it's every single night. I don't feel like he did this when we were dating.
There are only 3 possibilities for what's happening with this husband. And you guys know that I like to have a lot of nuance when I talk about relationships. I'm not big on the just divorce him kind of thing, but this is not nuanced. There are only 3 possibilities for what's happening in this marriage. Number 1, he is an alcoholic. He's going out every single night to drink. Number 2, he's having an affair. Number 3, he does not want to have a family.
What do you guys think?
I know. I have more than that.
Richard's like, I go out every night.
Yeah, every night. Actually, I have something to say about this.
What do you guys think about that? You think that could be? Do you think there's more possibilities
What?
about for why he wants to go out every night?
Yes.
What are your possibility? Other additional possibilities?
What is his relationship? How toxic is his relationship to his wife that he rather get out than start another fight? I'd rather come home drunk so I can just take the abuse and the fucking ridicule and the criticisms and everything that's coming.
So he's an alcoholic.
No, he's avoiding where he's trapped, where he feels he's trapped.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where he doesn't want to be there, but he finds excuses to get out of the house. And sometimes it's not just him. Sometimes it's her too. It could be that nothing to do with women. It's just I don't want to go home because I don't want to be with you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's an ouchie.
Yes. So it's not just cheating. It's not he's an alcoholic.
And
no.
he doesn't know how to get out of it.
The alcoholism is just so he can deal with you. That's it.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just saying. Have you read my journal yet?
I don't know, but I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
No, but really, that's what it sounds like.
See how he looked away? See how he looked away?
No, she knows. I can't wait to get home. I hate sleeping in hotels. I can't wait to go home. I hate it.
And me and Uli are like, let's go to a hotel.
Yeah. And I can't stand it, dude. I'm like, oh.
Because you travel a lot.
Yeah, but yeah. So the fact that he's out, even me, I don't like to go out a lot anymore, just because it's bullshit. But he's avoiding something. He's rather. It's like sitting in your car, like when the husband sits in his car for an hour. He's just getting mentally ready to go face everything. So I'd rather call you right after work and say, hey, I'm gonna go bowling. Hey, I'm gonna go with the guys. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. So by the time I get there, you're already asleep.
You're asleep, and I have to deal with you.
I know. I've done it before.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was. Not with you.
No, I know. Not with
so
me.
I know.
But
why.
people don't know that.
Because even when I didn't have shows, I would make up just so I wouldn't come home.
And you weren't having an affair. You were just trying to stay away from home.
Yeah, I just didn't want to deal with it.
I wonder that felt really real. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I know it's not me, homie.
No, I want to come home now. I want to come home.
Good. All right.
No. But what do you think?
Have you had situations like this with your patients?
Yeah, I have actually.
Yeah?
I'm actually glad you brought that up, Richard, because that's a valid fourth option. And honestly, I think all three of them, you could probably summarize it with he's avoiding something.
Yeah.
Those are just three different variations of he's avoiding something. And I think you're right. Like if we put the picture, like we zoom back, we're assuming that the wife is good in this situation. And we really don't know.
We don't.
You know, and I've seen a lot of men, and I always go back to that quote, and I'm not trying to do, oh, woe is me, I'm a man, what a terrible world. But it's just true very often where many men live lives of quiet desperation. I know way too many husbands that will stay in a relationship, absolutely love their wives, but it's terrible. They're not happy in their marriage, but they stay because they love their wife and they love their kids and they don't want to blow up the life for them, right? Yeah. They're thinking of the group. They're not just thinking of their own personal happiness. And so that's not every case, but I've just seen enough of it to know it's a decent portion of guys that I've seen, you know, maybe 20, 25% of them for sure. And I agree. Like, I think he's avoiding something. I don't know what it is. It could just be the wife that's terrible possibly, or disrespectful, or maybe he's not getting intimacy, or whatever the case is. Or maybe he's a man-child. Maybe he doesn't know how to deal with the fact that now he has responsibilities. He has a wife. He has kids. He's avoiding something. And I think that's a really tough situation to be stuck in. If I was a wife, I would talk to him like, what's going on? Like literally, what is going on? Because you can't fix what you don't know.
See, and maybe it's what he's talking about, where the guy maybe hasn't realized, hey, you're married now. It was cute when we was just me and you, but now we have a baby.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just not show up like that. Yeah, you're bowling league, but she said he never did this before when they dated.
That's right.
He just started doing it, so he's avoiding.
And he's not
something.
inviting, like bowling. I think you can invite your wife and your kids to that, you know?
Yeah, but that's the reason he's going,
That's the
because
same.
you're not
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
That's why he wants to go there, because you're not there.
What changed exactly?
Exactly.
Now, do you see this in women too? Like, do women ever like, I'm gonna go hang out with my girlfriends?
I'll be honest,
it's not as common, right?
No, at all. I've only seen it with one, maybe two max, and that's it. And I've worked with probably like 200, 300 people.
Is it because they take on the responsibility of the kid? Like, you have to take care of the kids. So it's not like you can go bowling and take your kid, or go to a club, or go drinking. Or
I think that's part of it. That's a lot of responsibility, and women, are, they're very responsible with the kids, especially. My sort of personal theory, and I don't think there's any like research into it, it's just what I've seen. The two women that do that avoidance are a little bit more assertive and sort of masculine in the sense of they have a high-paying job, they have a career. So they're a little bit more masculine leaning in that way. They're very assertive. They're like very like, I know what I like, I know what I don't like. They're the avoidant ones. They spend all their time at work doing extra stuff. So I found that to be interesting. But so far, that's the only instances I found for women to do that. But as far as the guy, I think he's just avoiding something. I just don't know the full story.
Oh,
Like
right?
that's just what it looks like to me.
Yeah, because if he wasn't that type of guy, then and he just became that guy, he's running away from something.
And you know what's sad though about the situation? It could be an easy fix.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many how many couple sessions that I've done where you have a mediator right there to just kind of say the quiet part out loud where people don't feel attacked. Like I don't have a history with them. So if I say something, it's less offensive than if your husband said it, right? And I say it and they're just like, oh, is that how you see it? And all of a sudden the walls come down and like this problem gets solved like in 10 minutes.
It was a bigger issue.
And it's been going on for 10 years. But no one talked about it, or every time they talk about it, they get too defensive and it's a back and forth. But the moment just another person in the room is helping them guide and stopping the back and forth, people are just like, wait, is that how you see the situation?
Yeah.
And then they fix it.
And listen, a good thing to do is if you have an idea of what's wrong, like it's nothing wrong with you going, when I feel like that, I do this and this and this and this. I know you're not feeling that way, but if you did, because I feel this did, or I do this, and when you put yourself in that situation, whatever that is, this is what I would do. They're not asking you for your opinion. You're just giving it to them, but you have an idea of what's wrong.
It is different when you put it in that.
Yeah.
And it's just, this happened to me, and when it happened to me, I did this and this. There's no judgment now.
Yeah.
It's just, listen, I understand what you're going through. This is some advice. I know you're not asking. I'm saying this is what happened to me, or this is how I would deal with it.
You know that one of my brothers is like that. He doesn't like when you say you should do this and you should do that. If you say that to him, immediately he blocks it. Like he's blocking it. Like he won't even listen to you. But if I'm telling him like, oh, what helped me is that I did this and I did that way. Oh, really? And he starts listening. But if I start with the other sentence as like I'm telling him what to do, forget it.
Yes, and people shut down.
And people shut down.
And
he does that. So, yeah.
Because I think it's a very vulnerable thing that maybe they're going through. That it's not easy to talk to. That's a tough conversation to have. So instead of having it, just express how you feel. That way eliminates whatever they think you feel about it.
And then also they're like, oh, wait, they've been through that too. So I relate to you.
That, and also they made an idea of what they think you might think about this.
Right.
Like you might think that I'm weak now, or you're going to think that I'm this. So I'm going to, if you tell them, look, and I don't judge people. I don't think they're weak. I think that now you're clearing up whatever story they made up in their head.
Right. There you go.
And so now they go, okay, I know where he or she stands.
Yeah. As long as you're honest. And you're talking from like honesty.
But you're not judging, and you're saying your opinion and what you think. So they can then connect the dots themselves.
Yeah.
They go, oh, okay. That story I thought about her, thinking that she was going to be wrong or mad about what I did, she's totally okay with it.
Yeah.
I can trust her. I can talk to her. I can do this.
That's
it. But we make up these stories. We think I'm not going to talk to her because she's going to think this or she's going to think that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's it. Genuine advice. That's it. Like, it's all in the way you say it. You'd be surprised how much you could tell a person as long as you kind of say it right, like with some tact.
It's funny. I learned that in leadership training.
That's right. I remember.
It's so funny. It's how you talk to people, because really that's man force. That's manpower. They're
And it's the same thing with like confidence and no confidence, right? Like if you want something and you go about it with no confidence, nobody's going to listen to you.
No.
You come with it with confidence and you say it straight up. They're like, wait, she sounds like, or he sounds like they know what they're talking about.
You can walk into anywhere. As long as you're alone, you can walk into anywhere as long as you have confidence. Yeah. Any concert, any backstage, anything, dude. As long as you belong there.
That's true, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't smuggle drugs into the airport, though.
You know,
with confidence.
With confidence. That's not stupidity. That's stupidity. I'm talking about sneaking into concerts.
Just saying.
There were these two kids that were twins that would literally like sneak in to big boxing events, big concerts, and that was their thing. And they would record themselves.
I remember these kids. I met them. I met them. They're nice kids.
Yeah.
Well, they're not kids anymore. They have kids of their own.
God. Yeah, kids. But back then they were in their early 20s. And they would, that was their thing. They would go to big, and they knew all the boxers, and all the boxers knew them because they were like, how did you end up in my green room? Like, well, we're here. Like, can I have an autograph? I'm like, I don't know this guy. What the hell?
That's smart. Must see they use it to their advantage.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's a confidence, man.
It's all confidence. Those kids have confidence. All right, what's next?
All right. So the next video is from CoreSparkHealth, and it's about women having less serotonin than men.
Yes.
And
What is serotonin?
Well, let's play the video, and then Irvin can explain a little more.
All right.
I think the video actually explains part of it.
And I know I'm not the only one that was like, what's serotonin?
It's coming.
I'm talking to the listeners.
Ahí va.
And did you know women have 52% less serotonin than men?
I did not.
Which is why if you make them mad, they're never going to forget it because it stimulates the part of their brain that keeps them stuck. And why women are at twice the risk of depression as men.
The predisposition to rumination, to being stuck on thought patterns.
Yes.
Okay. So
They also have better frontal lobes, though. So I published a
Not all
study
bad.
on 46,000 brains and looking at differences between male and female brains. And women have much better frontal lobe function, which is why they go to jail 14 times less than men do.
I would imagine the testosterone plays a role there as well.
It does, but also the lack of forethought.
Okay, so
Okay, explain that to me. I'm lost.
Irvin,
So yeah,
start with serotonin.
Yeah, what the doctor was getting at, he was saying that women produce less serotonin than men do. And just like the TLDR on what serotonin is it's just a hormone that controls your mood. It controls a lot, but the big one is your mood, feeling your overall wellness, feeling happy, feeling content in life, just feeling that peace in life. Serotonin gives you that. So when you're actually depressed, your dopamine and your serotonin go down, so you have no motivation and you feel so unhappy about life. So serotonin's super important, right?
Is that in weed?
No.
No.
Although, can I tell you where it is in?
What?
Turkey.
Turkey?
Yeah, turkey, banana, anything that has tryptophan. Tryptophan is like if there was chemistry and there's like steps, serotonin's the last step. Tryptophan is the step right before serotonin. So if you eat turkey, it actually helps you produce serotonin like good healthy levels. Okay. So it could be turkey, ground turkey. It could be literally sliced ham turkey. Turkey probably has one of the most amount of that tryptophan. Banana has tryptophan. There's a bunch of fruits have tryptophan.
And it's good to have serotonin for what reason?
Overall mood, so that you can feel content, you can feel at peace, you can feel joy in life.
Is that why you go to sleep when you eat turkey?
Yeah, tryptophan also helps with sleep. So it affects mood, it affects your nervous system, it affects your sleep. So yeah, if you actually have a good amount of tryptophan, it helps you go to sleep later on in the night. Okay. Or later on if you get sleepy right after.
We're just thinking about Thanksgiving. I can
I
tell.
mean, you know,
I
can tell.
yeah.
Serotonin. I'm gonna get some of that.
But because women produce less of it, I guess going back to the video, women are just more at danger for depression. And this is true. Most people that are therapists know this. Women have higher levels of depression than men, just in general. Just biology is not helping girls out. You're just more susceptible to it. Remember what I told you? Women are just slightly more neurotic than men, which means they're more sensitive to other people's negative emotions. You girls are built to look out for danger more. So that makes you a lot more like anxious. It makes you a lot more prone to feeling like unsafe. So all these things put together just make women way more likely to suffer from mental illness, especially depression specifically.
Now we've talked about the future, and we talked about how in the future women will be in charge of the manpower. Women will be dominating the workforce.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Does that now change the dynamic? Where now women are more empowered, women feel safer, women feel more. So does depression, is that going to decrease the depression in women now?
Here's a simple answer. I don't know, but I'm leaning towards, I think some problems are going to get solved, but other ones are just going to stay there. And here's what I mean. There's a survey I remember reading on happiness levels in women. And women, according to the survey, kind of keeping track like a long time since like, I think it was like the 60s all the way to today. Women in the 60s with less rights, you know, not going to work, all these things kind of like 1950s style, think of that type of like woman. we're happier than women in 2025 who can, have their own home, they can have their own kids, they have their rights, they have their reproduction rights, they have more freedom than any time in history, and they're the saddest that there are in history.
And that's where I was going with this. It's because now I see even comedians, when they make jokes, they're actually predicting the future, because there's what's her name? Pregnant comedian.
Which one?
Ali Wan.
Oh yeah.
Her first special was all like, "Bitch, shut up." Like, I want a husband. I don't want to work. I want to stay home.
Yeah.
I don't want this. Who the fuck? They're
Who
like,
said?
who said we're going to war and women can go fight too? Bitch, who voted for this?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want these rights. We need to stay behind. I don't want
Can
to
I
fight.
just stay home?
Exactly. And that is really what's going on. And people are cheering. Women are cheering for this, and it's the inside thing that, could we say this? Can we say that we don't want to go to work? Can we stay home?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking if they don't have enough serotonin, they're not going to be happy even if they're dominating the workforce.
Exactly.
They're making more than men, and they're still not happy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people, a lot of women that are in the workforce that are high up, and they don't look happy.
No, at
They
all.
look stressed out as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's true. And look, I mean, obviously I'm not saying like, oh, you just need to go back to the home or the kitchen and have a family. Like we're not saying that. What we're getting at is I have a lot of women that I work with who are really highly educated, from doctors to lawyers to like engineers, really smart women. And they have families, or they have marriages rather. And can I tell you, I've been seeing a trend of really smart, strong women who are they have their careers, and they're literally telling me, Irvin, I'm unhappy. And they're like, I think I want to go back into my femininity. I think I want to go back to, I want to have a family. Like I hit the top of my career and I'm not happy there.
Yeah.
I want a family. And that's not the answer for every woman. That's not what I'm getting at. But what I'm getting at is, I like how one of my patients said it. I feel because of feminism, which some good stuff came out of it, I think where the bad that I'm noticing is it's making us try to act like men. Like, go make money, go have sex, go do all these things that men value. And it's like, well, wait, like as women, we don't value the same things.
Right.
And I've been trying to copy it, and I'm less happy for it. And so what they're doing is she's saying, I'm taking a step back, and I want to see, what do I value as a woman and femininity? And so a lot of them, it's a family. A lot of them, it's like making connections with like a community, even in the way they dress, being more of a homemaker, just kind of getting into their feminine. And it's really interesting to watch. I have a lot of women that are doing that now.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with taking credit and going, hey, listen, I have an opportunity now to build a decent human being.
Yes.
Let me focus my energy on the future.
I tell Richard all the time, bro, let me stay home, homie.
You see what I mean?
I can take care of this child all by myself at home. You do
like,
the
take me
money,
out,
you
coach.
bring the bread.
Yes.
I take this kid to school and build her up, and then we hang out on the weekends.
So now I tell her, not a problem. She said, let's hang out on the weekend.
Yeah.
Now, back in the 50s and 60s, where's Dad? Dad's making money. What time is Dad getting home? Dad gets home when he gets home. That's out there.
I mean, you do
hustling.
that now.
Yes, but now
People don't know that I don't see you. Anyways.
I'm just saying.
I think this is our only time with Irvin.
Yeah. I know, right?
I mean,
And sometimes Gabby.
Everything we did for free therapy.
There we go.
Hey,
What a
listen,
coincidence. It's only an hour, too.
Yeah, there
the
you
funny
go.
thing, yeah, right? The funny thing is that it's working.
It's working. Right?
It's working, right, Irvin? Do you see changes?
I actually do.
Have you really?
Yeah, you guys talk very
wow.
differently. You should really go back and hear how you guys talked in the first few episodes.
Were we fighting a lot?
No, just the way you see things, like the way you view things. To me, like, because I do this for a living, I watch how people change the way they speak. It's very subtle, but people speak very differently. Mm-hmm. And the only way I could kind of compare it, and I know maybe it's a funny analogy, but it's like when people start to get like back into church or religious, they just start talking differently. Right? They start maybe like talking more about God, or talking about more about their faith or hope or the future. They just talk differently, and you note it. You might not be able to like fully explain it, but you feel the difference. And for me, it's very different with you guys, particularly Richard with the emotional intelligence and his thoughts about like the way you deliver things. You didn't talk like that in the first couple episodes. You were a little bit more like, just take the info, I'm giving it to you. Yeah. But now there's more nuance to it. There's more like I like how in a couple episodes you were literally like, you saw it as a skill almost of like, can I deliver this in a more effective way? Like you look at it more like a skill thing now. And I think that's where, I don't know if it excites you, but it just makes more sense to you to look at it that way.
It's communication.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm on stage, I'm trying to convince you that what I'm saying is true. That what makes it ridiculous. Now it's funny. It's a cartoon.
Yep.
So it's all manipulation. It's all manipulation. I'm trying to make you laugh. As a supervisor, I'm trying to make you work more. It's all manipulation, but the manipulation comes in communication, in a form of communication, like any religion.
That's so funny that you say that. I have a hypothetical question.
There you go.
All right.
About manipulation.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready? The following is just a hypothetical question. Is it normal for a person to manipulate the inner circle of friends or family while they are cheating so that when things hit the fan, she or he does not look as bad and the group understands why she or he left, hypothetically?
Hypothetically. Okay.
Do we understand the question? Does it make sense?
Absolutely.
So if I'm understanding it, she
or he.
See, I'm assuming she. Terrible. See, that's my bias.
That's
Let me take a step back. This person.
This is how this question was posed. That's why I'm putting it out here like that.
Yeah. So this person is trying to leverage the family for them to look favorable.
So this person cheated.
Yes.
Right? And this person is setting up, manipulating stuff with the family and friends, saying this is what happened and this is why I did this.
Oh, okay. Got you.
But that really didn't happen, according to the other person.
Right.
And is that normal for cheaters to manipulate situations?
Yeah, manipulative people, absolutely. I've seen that 100 times.
And is that common in cheaters?
Absolutely. Well, let me rephrase. Cheaters who are manipulative. There's other kind of cheaters that are just like the quiet people that like they've resented the person and just stayed quiet for so long they just look for another person, and it's just their like way of getting that, right?
Okay.
But then you have those people that are more narcissistic cheaters or manipulative cheaters. Those are the ones that do it.
So it's normal for the narcissistic.
Absolutely. Kind of like I was telling you last time, there's 3 types of like cheaters in the Gottman method, and one of them is a narcissistic one, the very selfish one. And they're trying to make themselves look good in the situation, because very manipulative or self-centered people, their image is a big deal, and they need to make sure it looks good.
Yeah, they understand why they did that, what they did, and now this
Are you
stuff hit the fan.
talking about the CEO from?
No.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was a narcissistic type cheater.
Exactly.
Put it that way. I wouldn't be. I'm not accusing him. I'm just saying
that the other people knew, like their significant others knew about the relationship. He was just didn't want a big capture because of the company, because she was head of HR. That the ducking wasn't because of my wife. It wasn't because of your husband. It was because, oh shit, I'm CEO and you're the head of HR.
Gotcha.
Conflict of interest.
So
that was really.
I mean, I think it also had to do with the wife. I'm pretty sure he cared about that too.
No, they're saying that maybe they were just in the outs already.
Oh,
like
got you.
I'm bang head of HR, right?
Okay.
Like the wife.
Yeah, it's not out yet. In the
because to
company.
go to a Coldplay concert, like out in the open like that, like
with other coworkers.
Yes, like. Do you understand? Like that's like really out in the open. Like you're hugging her in front of other coworkers that know your wife.
Yeah.
So they already knew, hey, we're getting a divorce, or
it's
I'm
still
sleeping.
crazy.
No, I get it. Still got busted.
Still HR.
Actually, but can I mention just one thing, just in general, about the topic? I'm using narcissistic as a shorthand for very selfish. Okay. I'm not saying narcissistic like the diagnosis. Those are 2 completely different things.
Okay.
Most people mess it up and they use it. Most people are not narcissistic. Extremely selfish, yes. Narcissistic personality disorder, no. That's really low. Like when you meet a real one,
you know.
It's like I might as well have met Ted Bundy. Like they're very different. They're built different. So whenever you hear people like online are like, oh yeah, he was a narcissist, I guarantee you very few people are real diagnosable clinical narcissism.
There you go. There you go. I'm not a narcissist. Finally, I found out what it is. See, I'm not a narcissist. There you go. For all those haters out there.
There you go.
I mean, you have some traits.
Yeah, that is true. I do.
Yeah, no, you can have traits, but and still not be a narcissist,
Yeah,
though.
you can have
right?
some.
All right.
Richard has like 75%.
Hey, I'm right here.
Just under the line to be diagnosed. Like, just under that line.
Almost there, not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite Ted Bundy, but yeah. All right. Moving on to this thing. I have this question. Is going to the movies by yourself a good thing? Okay, that's one question, and it's completely different from the second question that's attached to this. How about going to see a kids movie by yourself? Like Stitch.
Oh.
Or yeah, like Stitch.
Yeah. I see.
Who are we talking about? A female can do whatever she wants. She can go to a movie wherever she wants.
This is true.
A male
Really?
going to a kids movie,
Wait a
sitting
minute.
alone.
It's different for a woman to go to
Absolutely.
a kids movie by herself than a man.
Yes, because women love Disney.
Yep.
So do men.
Yes, but a man, like I'm 47, overweight, have a beard, receding hairline, wear glasses, hearing aids.
Right?
Hold on. I walk into a theater. There's a bunch of kids, and I'm in one of the corners just staring at the kids.
With your soda.
Or even
your
with my
popcorn.
popcorn, and I'm there to see the movie, dude. They're going to tell the kids, come over here. Move over here.
They won't do that with me?
No.
You know?
You don't think so?
They will tell you, can you keep an eye on them? There's a creepy guy with hearing 47-year-old walking around with it.
True.
This is true. This is
Exactly.
true.
Yeah.
You see? That is the truth.
Terrible.
So let's be honest. So
What
if
if
you're
I
that
had
guy,
like funky hair, like green hair?
doesn't matter. You're a female. We'll trust you
Really?
more than a male. Yes.
All right.
It's an unfortunate double standard.
And it's okay.
But it's true.
And it's a man, I'm all right with it. It's like when you take Oli to cheer.
Yeah, but
I don't wanna be the guy staring.
I know Richard never wants to go because it's a
it's
bunch of little
creepy.
It's
It's a lot of creepy. It's a
yeah.
lot of little girls, and then
Yeah.
you're the creepy dude in the corner.
funny because some dads are there, and I'm like looking at them like, why are you here?
Exactly.
But
it's
they're not watching the little girls they're in the lobby. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
You know what? Can I tell you? That's very true.
Yeah.
I feel weird going to my son's cheer thing.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully, his group, a lot of them are like 18 and over, but even
Right.
then it's still sketchy, right? Because I don't want to be staring at like or girls.
Little girls.
Little girls, really? Because they're still little
They're
girls,
still
right?
little.
But yeah, it is kind of weird. Like if I was there by myself and I'm like looking at them practice, that's creepy.
Yeah, like
That is creepy.
Can I
With your
help
little-
you?
I don't look. They don't know that's my son right there,
With your
like
little
lifting up the
stadium
chick.
chair?
Like
Yeah.
as far as they're concerned, it's like this creep is staring at
Exactly.
her shorts or her butt or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Or even
You
if
know?
you're staring at your own son, they don't know that he's your son.
It's weird. And see, can I tell you? You made me self conscious. I still go to Disney by myself, but you for sure made me self conscious, bro. You made me self conscious
Richard did it
because I was like,
to
I
Irvin.
remember the first time I said it, you were very nice. That's how I know you're my friend. You could have roasted me,
told
and you
you as a
didn't.
friend.
You held it back, and I know you did.
So set it up. Where
But-
were
but-
we? What did we do?
So I'm just talking to him in one of the podcasts. I'm telling him,
Yeah.
I like to go to Disney, and it's really cool. And he's like, what? Like, and I was like, yeah, I did not see the
and he
creepiness
said
factor
by yourself.
by myself.
Okay, guys.
Right now,
Irvin
mind you,
went by himself. And
now mind you, it's something that Gabby and I do.
Right.
Like, especially when she travels out
Right.
for, she's out of state.
you want something to do.
I want something to do, and it's fun. And I didn't think anything of it. I enjoyed it. But for me, like when I'm there, I don't want to engage with anybody. Leave me the
Right.
hell alone. Like I have AirPods on. I'm making myself as like don't talk to me
Sorry, this is
as
funny.
possible. But so I'm like thinking over here like it's cool, it's chill, it's kosher,
I'm in my world.
right? And then I tell it to Richard, and he's just kind of like he like opened my eyes to like the
He's over
like
there on Dumbo.
like what's that show where they catch the pedophiles?
To catch a predator.
To catch a predator. I felt it like he unveiled my eyes like, oh
Irvin, can you
no.
please take a seat?
Richard,
No,
what did you
exactly.
tell him?
Exactly. So I was
Hold
like,
on.
oh shoot.
What
So
did Richard tell you?
no, he was just asking me like, oh, you went by yourself? And I was just like, yeah, man, it was cool. I'm explaining to him. And so again, he's a good friend. He didn't fully roast me on it. And but he opened my eyes to like, oh, that could look creepy real quick.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, stay the hell away.
Even if you're listening to your podcast or
Oh
music,
my God, yeah.
and you're like staring into space, you don't know if somebody's looking at you, staring into space.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you know what? Now I'm mindful of it. I was there on a date with Gabby, and we're waiting in line. I think on the Alice in Wonderland, and we're just talking it up. And like I turn around, and sure enough, what you just described. It was a guy that was probably in his mid-50s. Uh-huh. He was balding. He had a beard, overweight, and he was there by himself. And can I tell you, I was judging real hard. Yeah, I was judging real hard. I was like, "What's on that dude's on his SSD card? Like, what's in there? Check his his hard drive. What is going on in there? Because this guy's giving me creep vibes." Yeah. I was judging. Yeah.
And that's you.
And that's me. I'm just slightly chubby. I'm not quite there yet, but
with muscles.
Yeah, but now I like I said, I do keep my distance. I'm just like
or an inflatable child.
I'm probably like hanging out at California Adventure where there's like more like older people and like rides. So I'm like, okay, like I'm not gonna be creepy.
No, look. I think if you go by yourself, as long as you're mindful of that. So,
exactly.
So that's it. Yeah. So back to the movies, I'm not gonna go to a kids movie.
Yeah,
I can go to if I go to see the Final Destiny. People would understand. Final Destination. Yeah. People go, oh, John Wick.
That stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If I show up to see John Wick,
I mean, you go to the movies by yourself all the time, but you're not going to go to a Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Right. If I ask for the Little Mermaid,
you'll take your little girl. Yeah, you would take your little girl.
No,
but like you would take your baby.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You would go by yourself. You have.
I went with Elio.
Oh yeah, you just went with Oli to see Elio.
Yeah.
Okay, but if I showed up and went for Elio, the fuck? Where's your kid? No, just me, homie.
Just me.
And my camera phone.
Well, like you go. You worked at Chuck E. Cheese too.
Yes.
Did you ever see those people that go by themselves, like adults? Did adults ever show up by themselves?
Oh yeah.
Was that weird?
No, because they got checked in. I knew like Chuck E. Cheese had a really good system because they ran the risk with all these kids.
Yeah.
So you had to be checked in.
You stamped them.
They stamped them.
That's right. Yeah.
They have to match the kid. Bathrooms were always checked on. Every employee was trained to make sure they see all that. Because that's a big liability. You have a lot of kids there.
And you're over there fighting in the kitchen.
I'm over there duking it out in the kitchen with a grown man. I'm 16 years old. Come on, perro. It was crazy. All right.
All right.
That's another day.
That's another day. That's another story.
I'm gonna talk about this video. I'm not gonna show it because it's you know what? I'm gonna show it because it's cringy, and I want you to hear the cringe of this guy.
That's right.
Who's begging his, I guess, ex-girlfriend or girlfriend to marry him. If I can, here we go. And just here.
I need everything. Please, I need you. I need you. Please marry me. Please, through the sacred bond of marriage, stay with me forever until we grow old and die together. Please.
Okay, I can't tolerate this dude. Why do I feel like men do this more than women? The public displays of like neediness when like he must have messed up somewhere and she's done with it. Like she's like, this is done, and he thinks doing that in public is gonna make her change her mind and like she's gonna take him back.
Yep.
By proposing to her on a flight with passengers, and she's totally like, can I just move? Can I change seats? Like she's done. Is that more common in men, like that cringy behavior, than women?
Yeah. 100%.
I feel like women have done it too, of course, but like I feel like they're more public. Men are more public displays because they really messed up. Like he must have cheated on her or something. I'm assuming, by the way.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's more common in men. I mean, there's this video that was making the rounds where it was this Asian chick that was at a wedding for a guy that I guess she knew or maybe dated or something. Yeah. And everyone's doing a toast. Like they put the mic to the person, they talk and they say nice things about the couple. And she was saying nice things, and then she was just saying nice things about the guy, and then like she was saying kind of inappropriate things about the guy, and then it turned into that energy. of like, why didn't you date me?
Yeah.
Why don't you?
I did
And she
see
gets,
that
like,
video.
pulled away.
It's she was hired by the groom.
Oh, she was okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's what I was
satire.
thinking.
It's
okay,
they do
good.
that to each other. I guess a couple would do that to each
Okay,
other. They
good.
would like do pranks on each other, and he did that for the wedding.
That is awesome.
He hired her.
That's funny, though.
That is awesome.
She's
That's
a
funny.
professional.
Oh, okay, good.
She does
okay.
that. I didn't. I had to like dig
Yeah.
for that one.
Well, so this one is the same thing.
So what
Is it
This
satire
video-
as well?
I looked into it too because I was like, oh, dude, this is too cringe. There's no way.
It's
this
so
is real.
cringy.
It's a like a
Setup.
channel. It's a
It's a
setup.
setup. It's
Like
Ah.
the guy in the
Okay.
background that's kind of like looking. He's like a comedian person. Like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
All right. So okay. That being said,
Yeah,
can we do that for Julie's wedding?
she would kill you.
Why? I think that'd be great.
She would kill you.
I would hire
Like-
a comedian to come.
To do that.
Can
to
we
do
hire a
that.
comedian?
Yes,
I mean, you-
a comedian. I'll hire the comedian. They'll do the whole shebang. But what do we want to do though?
We
I
gotta
mean,
talk
we-
about
it's a
this
good-
offline because
Yeah.
No.
To
I
this.
want to talk about it now because that proves that she didn't listen to the podcast.
Oh, I don't think she does. Jesse does.
No, then
Hi, Jessie.
then Jesse, don't tell her anything. Let's set her up.
Yeah.
Let's have somebody, but do with Julie.
And I mean, the husband's obviously
Oh
going to be in
no,
on
wait,
it.
no,
No,
we're doing a Julie, so we have to do it for the husband.
Yeah, we
For
gotta do it
Michael.
on Michael.
I'll hire a female comedian to come and
Yeah, talk about Michael.
that's
talk
funny.
about Michael.
That's funny.
What do you think?
That's a great one, actually.
Yeah,
Right?
let's
It's
do
pretty
it.
funny, right?
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
But-
Everybody's like,
Back to the cringe.
Yeah.
Back to the displays. People do that. I
Yeah.
have seen it before.
but it's what you said. It's he fucked up and he's peer pressuring her
Yeah.
into marrying me.
Yeah. That's manipulative.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Selfish, manipulative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, dude, and I'll tell you why I know that's true. Women want to get married. Some, not all, but
Yeah.
most women
Yes.
want to find that fixer upper.
Mm.
Most women want to start a family. Most women.
Right.
So most women would say yes. If I tell you at a barbecue, here's a ring, let's get married. Yes. If even if
Absolutely.
it wasn't romantic, can you marry me? Yes. They're not gonna go, no, hold on, do it at Dodger Stadium. No. I'll take it. I'll take it now. So
That's
for
true.
him to do this whole grandish thing is
And
he
you know
fucked
what?
up.
It's funny. We talked about doing like the bigger the proposal,
Yes.
the less time the marriage will last.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, because they fuck up.
Yeah. It's usually like
Yeah.
one or the other will mess up. It's like it's weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
So see, propose small.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
I have a red flag that actually I got today from Jessie. Thank you, Jessie, for this red flag because she's in the dating scene, right?
Yes.
And I asked her, what are some things that are red flags for you? She's like, well, you can't say that living with your parents is a red flag anymore. I said, really? I said, why not? She said, because everything is so expensive now. She said, what you want to ask is like, do you pay bills? Oh. Do you do your own laundry? I was like, oh, I did not think of these things, right? Do you do things around the house and not just live there? Like, she said, because you really can't say like, okay, so you don't own a place. Oh, you don't have your own. Like, okay. She's like, I can let that slide. But do you do your own laundry? Do you pay bills? Do you pay part of the rent? Do you pay something? Oh, Richard's shaking his head.
I'm just thinking if Jessie already she graduated, she has a great
She did her
job,
own thing.
She did her own
She
thing.
got her condo.
Okay, she got her condo. She's self-sufficient. She doesn't need a man. She doesn't need a man.
Nah.
Yeah.
Then bring an asset in. Bring a motherfucker that's a contractor. Bring somebody that can fix things. Bring somebody that's tough, that's rough, that can lift things, that's strong. You don't need him to be smart. You need him to be useful.
Rough.
You
need a Richard.
Yes.
Yeah,
you need a
there
Richard.
you
There
go.
you go. Get a Richard. He can fix it all. There's trouble with the neighbor. He's coming out. You don't want to meet her man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Forget about trying to get a smart guy, a businessman. You already that. You're the bad bitch already. Now
Yeah.
get your compliment. Get them ayudar. What's going to help you?
Balance you.
You need that roughness. You need that fucking bulldozer.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Shit, get a contractor, dude. And then let him do contractor work and let him do tough jobs and all that. That's
my
okay.
tile, do my work.
She's
Yeah.
making money enough to go, mija, we got us a viejita to make us both lunches. Fuck it. We're on the keto diet now.
With the
You know what I mean? And he doesn't have to worry about bills either because she's the big baller. That's all right. You have a big, strong man that if you tell him, hey, I need another bedroom, I'll build it tomorrow.
There you go.
I mean, that's it.
And he's making good money too, because those people make good money.
Oh, absolutely.
They do. They do.
But there is no pressure. There you go.
Yeah, something breaks, you got it, homie.
Yes.
Damn,
Get that. That's what she needs.
You heard it here
Okay,
first.
so like,
Even if they live with their mom, because that contractor's tired, bro. He's working. He's been fucking. He just built a house. You want him to wash dishes? Come
yeah.
on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
For real, he fixed the bathroom.
Yeah.
So if he's a hard worker, but mom washes the laundry and cooks for him, that's
all right.
understandable. He's tired.
Okay.
It's the same thing you're gonna
And
do
he
when you
pays
get
some of the
married.
bills.
No. But now you're both making a lot of money. Hire
Yeah.
a
You
viejita
have to
just
have.
like your mom.
To clean and
That's it.
Yeah.
Or bitch, move in. We already have a viejita. Let's just pay her.
all right. Well, there you have
That's
it.
all I'm saying.
That's
all I'm saying. All right, that's it.
There you have it.
That's funny.
That's it, guys.
No, yeah.
Yeah, give us more questions. Man. We got you. Man. We can solve your problems in a second.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ask Jessie for those.
Yep, that's
She's
right.
in the dating world.
All right, guys. So anything coming up? Anything crazy that we can look forward to? No.
No, just that training. That's about it for now, at least.
All right, he's gonna go all AI on us.
Let's go.
that's
There
right.
you go, homies. What about
right.
you, honey?
I have shows coming up on the 29th. I will be at the Upstairs Comedy Club
Of August.
And August 1st, I will be at Lyrics Comedy Club in LA. So just look at my at Richard Comedy, and you'll see all the ticket links there. Other than that, thank you very much, and please share, and send us questions.
Share, like, subscribe.
Please do.
Yes. All right. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye.